What's going on YouTube? It's Repulse back in another video, and today we actually have a FM challenge video where we are trying to win a random Wonderkid the Ballon d'Or. I'm gonna simulate an entire season just to get the new gens in that aren't actually in the game, so I can pick a random player that none of us know to try and win him the Ballon d'Or. But we also have the Wheel of Doom and Gloom here. Um, as you can see, there's +5 finishing, composure, or decisions. You choose one, but he must get an average rating of 7 throughout the entire season. If not, he gets -5. Then there's +10 potential, which is potential ability, but they must get 10 goals in a season. If not, they get -10 potential ability. And then I get to choose a player's move to the next club, but they must be wanted by that club. I send a player to the lowest league, so let's say they're playing in the Prem, they get sent to League 2. Um, there's 20 goals and assists. If they achieve that, they're 2 years younger. If not, they are 2 years older. There's add 3 years to the contract, which may be a good thing, may be a horrible thing. Then there's send player to the highest league. So let's say this dude is playing in League 2, then he gets sent to the Prem. Then there's lock player in the starting 11, but then there's also a lock player to the bench. Um, there's move player to the starting club unless the team wins a trophy that he's in that season. So let's say I choose Esteval Willian. He moved to Chelsea, but his starting club is Palmeiras. So if I roll this, I move him back to Palmeiras. But let's say Chelsea win the Conference League, he gets to stay at Chelsea. There is bring two hopeful players in. So let's say my player that I choose is a right winger. Um, I get to change, or I get to bring in a central attacking midfielder and a striker to help him. But then there's kick his best two teammates out. Um, and then there is +5 determination, which is achieved if he gets less than 3 red cards or suspensions. If not, he gets -5 determination. Then there's +5 professionalism. That means he has to get less than 12 yellow cards. If not, it's -5. Um, and then there is +2 all mentals. He must get 8 player of the matches, if not -2. And I'm going to add one more here, and that is change player's position, which is honestly good or bad because let's say they're a winger, but they could be a striker. They get to move the striker. But let's say they're a striker, they have to get moved out of that position, which would be a negative because mostly strikers win the Ballon d'Or. But that's the wheel. There are 16 entries. There's going to be one a season, and hopefully he wins the Ballon d'Or within that time. So I will get to simulating it, and I will see y'all when I find my Wonder Kid. All right, so we are at the end of the season. Right now, I'm looking through talents. Two has caught my eye. I like this Frank uh, Clavieri, or is that how you Clavieri? 175 potential. That's a loads of potential. 84 current ability, not the worst in the world. Mauricio Scotto also caught my attention. I think he's 154, 153. Decent current ability to start out though. Um, but we're just gonna keep scrolling, keep going. We have Muhammad, CDM though. Yeah, not all too great. A lot of the dudes with the high price tags have a lot of current ability, so that's what I'm looking for. Um, maybe like a Mateo, right back. So probably not. Um, I guess we can go attackers here, and then we get dudes that I think might actually be real players. Yeah, we have like Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. That's absurd. Um, another Rennes player, 152. That might be he, Jeremy Mondoloni. There we go. That's how you pronounce it. Maybe an intriguing option. Um, no, I want a tall dude that can just hit the ball in the net because I know that they'll score goals in that scenario. So yeah, I was just updating y'all on what I was doing. So I may come back in a little bit unless this I was hopeful with that value. Yeah, I'll just continue to look through, see if I can find any players that I want to make my actual my actual Wonder Kid that I take control of and try to win them the Ballon d'Or. Um, and I think we might have just found him. Xavier Simon is going to be our player. I don't know how to bookmark him. I guess you just scout player. Huh, I have no idea. But I will jot this in my notes. I will put Xavier Simon in, or Simon, I guess, is the way to pronounce it. But he is going to be our talent. Let me just get my notepad. There we are. Okay, so we have Xavier Simon, or Simon. And now we get to open our wheel. And this will tell us what the player must do in his first season. And that will be send player to lowest league. All right, it's actually very, very good for us. If we can go to Alaves, La Liga, we'll see who is not in here. I don't know who would have dropped out. Oh, I guess we can see this, or go to the, no, like this, past winners, 23-24. We'll send him to Real Valladolid, maybe? Yeah, there we go. That's gonna be our first move for Mr. I guess he was in the U19s. Xavier Simon. He is going to go to Valladolid. And we'll move him there for, it says his value is 2.4 to 7.4. We'll go for a million. I think that might be 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. 4 million to Real Valladolid. And yeah, we get to keep tabs on him because if we just go to, oh, they might not be loaded in the game actually. There we go. Yeah, we'll be able to see how he's doing this season. I don't know if it entirely will let us see his history because I don't know if I have La Liga 2. Maybe I do. We'll see. Where'd I go? We'll see. Do I have it loaded in at his playable league? There we go. It's gonna take a whole year. But I guess he won't be at the lowest league anymore, so we'll be able to see his stats. But yeah, I'm gonna get to simulating this season, and I will catch up with y'all after this season. All right, so we are back at the end of season 2. I just simulated it all. I might get a job just so I can scout him, see his actual like statistics. But as you can see, the current ability went up by around 15 to 96. And he did play a little bit for the first team, was in between the first and second team. But yeah, really, really looking good. Went up a lot in terms of current ability, which I think is great. If we look at his actual stats, his finishing's good. I need his heading to get a little bit better, and his pace, natural fitness, and strength all need to get better. But it is time to get to season 3. So now it is time to spin the wheel. And we'll see what we get here. Hopefully it is a plus something. And it is +5 finishing, composure, or decisions. And they must get an average rating of 7. If not, it's -5 to one of those categories. Our choice. And can I mute this, please? Do I have to? Okay, no. Thought I could mute it. But, I don't know if they went back up. We can see here. No, they did not. Where were they? Did they? I guess they must have. Um, yeah, they're back in La Liga. Oh no, that is not them. um, there they are. They're still in La Liga too. So a little unfortunate that he's stuck there, but yeah, I'm going to probably just uh get a job. We'll go to Lecce, I guess. Put him in our short list, scout him so that when I look at him, then he will be able, or I'll be able to see his actual statistics and everything like that. But I will see y'all after this season where he has to get an average rating of 7 to get +5 determination, finishing, or decisions, or not determination, uh, or oh, composure. That was it. Composure or decisions. So this is how I'm determining everything. Um, I have it on my notepad. So yeah, this is what he must do this season to achieve the +5. And that is get this 7 average rating. If he doesn't, then it's -5. But yeah, I will see y'all at the end of season 3, where hopefully he's able to be in my short list. Okay, here we are at the end of season 3. As you can see, Real Valladolid are, or Valladolid, I guess is the way to pronounce it, are not going anywhere in the second La Liga. Um, Zaire Simone had 3 games in total with the senior squad with the average rating of 7.05. And then in non-competitive, he had an average rating of 7.11, league average rating of 7.05. So that's 3 of them. I would deem that to be suitable enough for his upgrade, which I think will benefit him a lot. And if we look, it's to composure, decisions, or finishing. Um, I wish it was concentration. Um, mm, 17 decisions maybe, or no, you just make, oh, not 290. Nope, not 2 dash oh. I think you just make finishing 20, and then you go here and you make his current ability 122. But he desperately needs a move out of this club. Um, if we look at his attributes, they're coming along nicely, but he definitely has more work to do. A little more of a finished article though. But here we go again with the wheel, which tells us that he will get +10 potential, but he must get 10 goals this season. So we're gonna remove that. And yeah, he has to get 10 goals this season. Last season he got 8, 9, 9, I guess. But I thought I'd be able to just shortlist him. Oh, I can. Oh, this is all I need to do. Okay, I figured it out. Um, so yeah, guess it's time to simulate. We'll see if he gets his needed goals, which is 10, for +10 potential. If he gets 10 goals. If not, this is pretty much career killing. But yeah, he needs that +10 potential more than anything, so we are going to simulate, and hopefully he gets that goal. Um, so yeah, here here we go. I will catch up with y'all at the end of June 2027, I guess. Alright, so we're at the end of season 3, season 4, season 3, or no, season 4, sorry. Um, and our goal was to get 10 goals, and that would get him +10 potential. If we go see, he did not get that goal at all. Wait, 1, 5, No, he had 12. Okay, he had 12. So that means he goes up to 166. Successful goal. Yeah, that's a really big achievement. If we see his stats, he's up to a 130 current ability, and he has plenty of teams in for him. So I expect him to move sometime soon. I need to stop editing him. Yeah, he's wanted by Newcastle, AC Milan, Roma, Napoli, and Getafe. Um, but yeah, glad that he was able to get his goal. And now it is time for the wheel again. And this time he will be getting to send him to the highest league. That's intriguing. So that's good for him because right now he is at Real Valladolid, which is in La Liga Hypermotion. And then if we go to Vallecano, oh wait, can we not just can we go here or here? There we go. So you get to choose any club to send him to, and I think like a Mallorca could be nice. Yeah, 111, maybe a little higher actually. Maybe like a Sociedad. See what Carlos Fernandez is 134. That'll be close. Maybe just hold off on that one for a year. Valencia, Sadiq, 143. Probably not. Yeah, I will figure out which club to send him to, and I will let y'all know soon. Alright, so the club that I'm moving him to is going to be Sevilla. In Spain, they have European football coming up, so I think this will be a good move for him. We'll move him for £7 million. But as you can see, I don't think he should be at the Sevilla under-19s. He's definitely their best striker on on uh on the roster. Their starting striker has 129, I think, and that's why I moved him there because he has 131 and he has higher potential. So I think he will end up being uh, in the first team squad. And that concludes our wheel spin and the end of season 4. So I will see y'all at the end of season 5, or is it end of season 3? Let's see. We have. Is this one? No. This is 1, 2, 3. So and I don't know. We'll see at the end of next season, I guess, as that's the only way I can put it. Alright, so excuse my mic there, I don't know what just happened. So we are at the end of season 5 here with Xavier Simon. At the age of 19, his value went up a decent amount after getting moved to Sevilla. As you can see, he's in the starting or in the first team now. I don't know if he's actually in there. Now they have Bawadu here who has 140 current ability, so I'm guessing he's a depth piece for them, or he played. He didn't play. He played no football this season, I guess. That's a little unfortunate. I guess we can see if any of his current ability went up, which it barely did. So hopefully he finds a move, or hopefully he just gets into the first team next season. But that's very disappointing. Just seems like his career hasn't really kicked off yet. Yeah, very very frustrating. I think need to get a job. We'll just see what's open real quick. Go to iBar maybe. So we'll just do this. Go iBar, and there we are. Um, just so I can scout him. That's all I really want to do. And here we are. No scouts available. That's great. We'll just do across Europe. And then take the transfer budget, move it there. So now hopefully we can go. Oh, we just don't have any scouts available. Okay. Um, for transfer. There we go. All right, we'll just declare our interest in there. Um, but yeah, really disappointing season. Just didn't get any game time, I guess, is the only way to put it. Um, yeah, no game time. Really unfortunate. It doesn't matter. But I guess it is time to pull up the wheel again to see what he gets for the next season, what his goal will be. Um, and that's actually going to be lock the player in to the starting 11, which I think is necessary at this point of his career. So we are actually going to have to go here, and what we'll do is move myself to Sevilla, um, which it's kind of funny because I just completely, I think my game's frozen. There we are. We just completely moved uh, our our club to scout him, but now we just get to uh, manage him in a sense. We'll load our blue code tactic that is part of my FM save, and then wherever he may be, he's not even here. We have Richarlison, actually. That's interesting. I guess that's why he wasn't playing at all. If we go all players, he should be somewhere around here. I guess we'll go age, and then he should be 19. Here we are. Oh, he is here. So did I just miss him? There he is. All right. He will be locked in there. Everything other than that, I don't really care about. If y'all want to see how to lock someone in, all you really do is, sorry, just have to skip all this, whatever. If we don't win, we don't win. I don't really care. We're just setting up the squad for right now. But what you do, you just, if I go to my profile, I become unfireable, and then when I go on vacation, use current match tactics and team selection, and now we will simulate to the end of season 6. All right, so here we are at the end of season 6. It's June 30th, so the stats and everything should be here. As we can see, Xavier Simone is still here. He was the only player locked in. His value went up a decent amount, so hopefully that means that he did have a decent season. If we go to all players and we just go to stats, we can look at it here. If we go sort by goals, and he is just nowhere to be seen. Really? Oh, he's up here. Hopefully. There he is. 9 goals, 4 assists, and 42 appearances. That's just not that great of a season. Um, but he had 12 goals in total because he had 6, 2, 9, and then 12. So I don't know why this says 9 down here. But yeah, I mean, wasn't his greatest season by any means, but definitely, if we look in terms of his current ability, he's definitely gone up. Yeah, 147. So he took a big jump this year. Hopefully that means he can take another step next year. Um, and that does mean that he should be a starter in many clubs. He's 20, so now I'm gonna simulate each season, probably 2 years at a time. Come back when he's 22, or no, I'll do 3 years. Come back when he's 23. Um, but we do have the wheel. And the way this is gonna work is, so let's say that he um has to get 20 goals and assists, and that makes him 2 years younger. He just has to achieve that in one of the 3 seasons. So it's a little bit of a let off, in a sense, but um, yeah, I need to speed this process up because it's been 4 years and he's still only 20. But it's time to spin the wheel and see what we get here. And that is to change the player's position. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Um, let's see. passing's not that great. I guess he could play Shadow Strike. Yeah, that's annoying. So we'll do 20 here, and then 16 here. So that makes him an attacking midfielder who is just the best finisher in the world. 3-star Shadow Striker, so I guess not the end of the world if he was to play here, and put him on this role. But yeah, I'm no longer the manager of Sevilla, so it is time to resign. Because he's not locked into the starting 11 anymore. But it is time to simulate until 2030. Well, this would be a season. That would be next season. That would be so 2032. And we will go to June 30th then, and I will see y'all in a while because it's going to take a long time to simulate. Alright, so we did end up bringing one player in so far, and that was Restes to play the goalkeeper position. I did move myself to Sevilla just so I could see the team, but the former starting goalkeeper was not Luis. It was actually Benzic, who had like 110 current ability. So going up 15, getting Restes. Hopefully he can stay here for a while. Let me get release clauses out the contract and stuff like that. Oh no, it's 111 million. Okay, we'll hold that there. That's fine. I forget La Liga has to have a release clause. But the way the tactic looks, we have an advanced playmaker. I'm gonna put him on attack. Um, actually, I'm gonna make him as a Mazzala on attack, and then we have an advanced playmaker on support that I'm going to make a deep lying playmaker, and then we have our ball-winning midfielder right here who can be an anchor as well. But he just has loads of potential, so I think it'd be best to get him in the starting 11. Um, but other than that, I'm thinking getting a right back or a left back. But if we look, left back 135, Mario has 146. He is listed for some reason. Um, so maybe we do that, or Amadou. Oh, Nana's here. That's weird. Um, so maybe we go center half. Yeah, that's what I'll end up doing, I think. Because he is 125, 141, but I think I'd rather have better center halves than uh, anything. So if we go here, I will look through this and then I will tell y'all who I end up deciding on. Alright, so I made my decision. I found this dude named Billy Thomas. If we look, 172, 178, and I get to raid Arsenal, so I'm taking that every single day of the week. He can play left back for us. He can play center half for us. I think the way I want it right now is he can play there, but at the end of the day, he can also play there. So yeah, hopefully this team does end up making a signing. But then next season I do have to play Zaire Simon on the bench, so I will have to become the Sevilla manager again. So I will see y'all at the end of season 11, I guess. Yeah, season 11. Okay, so I did want to stop by just so y'all see me move myself back to Sevilla, because obviously I was there, job history, I was there, but then I left right away, just so I could get the two players in, but now I'm moving myself back so I can move Xavier Simon down to the bench this after one season. Um, so yeah, I'll be able to see how his last season went. But at the end of the day, I'm just making my tactic or loading my tactic. And then we'll just do this, whatever. We'll load the blue coat tactic, and then we'll check and see how his season went last season. 13 goals, 2 assists, 21 goals in all competitions. Where did Sevilla finish? They won the league. Oh no, that was way ago. Hold on. I am tweaking right now. I don't know where. Oh, here we go. We'll see if he had any milestones this season. Did they win any trophy? They won the Conference League, so that is his first trophy as a player. He was named in the seasonal best 11, as well as getting a Player of the Week award. Um, but they won the Conference League, which I think is a major achievement for them. But sadly, now he has to go to the bench, and I think David Ruiz may start there. So this is how the lineup's going to be. I guess they brought in Benoit Badiashile. Um, and then, this Billy Thomas looks like a good player. I don't know when they brought him in. Yeah, he's a great player. Oh no, this is who I brought in. Sorry. They have Jordan List, new right back apparently. Brian Avila, new left back, who may have just came through the ranks. We can put him on his preferred role actually. Put him on a fullback with support. Um, yeah, so he's on the bench for the season. Ibarra, who was here. Oh, I guess this isn't the tactic uh, that was there. Oh, this player is great. We'll put him 5-star attack, and then we'll put him on central midfielder automatic, and then we'll put him deep line playmaker on support. So yeah, the team actually does look very very good. Obviously I expect Simon to play off the bench a lot, but now it is time for me to simulate this next season. Obviously the goal for the season was to play him on the bench, so the next wheel spin will be after this next season, and I will stop by then. Alright, so here we are at the end of season 11? 9? Let's see. 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, at the end of season 11. As you can see, he had only 5 starts, 42 appearances as a substitute. I don't know where those 5 starts came unless someone was injured. 5 starts came in the league, so I'm guessing whoever the striker was, Ruiz, was injured at some point. If we look at injuries, pulled his hamstring. Oh, whoa. And bruised his ankle. So that's where Ruiz got his 5 games in. Or not Ruiz, Simon got his 5 games in. But if we look at the player, 157 out of 166, he's looking good. And it is time to simulate the next 3 seasons. If we look at his milestones, I don't think they won anything since the Conference League. Nope. Just seasonal best 11s again. Hasn't really broken out yet. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that. He had 2 good back-to-back seasons and then had to be sidelined, which was annoying. But it is time to pull up the wheel. And this will be 3 spins. And I will check in with each spin. This will be +5 professionalism if he gets less than 12 yellows. If not, it's -5 professionalism. Oh, I didn't remove it. We have choose players move to a new club. Must be wanted by that team. Alright. Remove that. And then we have this. We'll do the move now too. And then we have adding 3 years to the contract. Alright. So the way we'll do it is we will ask agent about market interest, and Liverpool is interested. We'll see what Rio's current ability is, 169. So probably wouldn't start there, but Rio could play at his actual position at winger. Yeah, I think it could actually be a good move for him. Especially because Szoboszlai is not a left winger by any stretch of the imagination. And he's also leaving the club. Segura looks like an incredible talent too. Yeah, 178. Jeez. Nieto looks decent. 1-3, 130. How have Liverpool been doing? If we go to past winners, we'll see. Won the Europa League, maybe? Last won the Premier League in 2020. Yeah, win the Europa League a lot. Won it in 2034. Championship doesn't matter. So, yeah, they haven't been all too great. So maybe that's not as good of a move as staying at Sevilla. So we'll see. I'm gonna simulate just a little bit, see if he gets any more interest. Um, but for the time being, he's staying at Sevilla, and his goal is to not accumulate 12 yellow cards. Alright, so I actually decided that I'm going to add 3 years to this contract. So I guess we'll go 2039 for now. But we'll definitely add a year after that. Release clause can be in there because it's the Spanish league. But yeah, we're keeping him at Sevilla for now. I guess Monza could be a move, but I don't think they're all that great. Guerra, he'd definitely start there. But I mean, he'd start wherever. If we go to Monza, haven't been awful. It says they want it here, but they didn't. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, they're mid-table. It's not the worst team in the world, but I don't think he's stepping down. I think he should stay at Sevilla. So that will be what we decide. No choosing a move. It's just if he doesn't get the yellow cards, um, he will get +5 professionalism, and also the 3 years have been added to his contract. All right. So, oh, excuse me. There we are. Here we are at the end of the next 3 seasons with Xavier Simon. Um, yeah, his transfer value went up, but he's still at Sevilla, so hopefully they're doing well. If we look at his history here, um, he had a really good season this season, actually. 22 goals, 12 assists, um, 31 and 13 in all competitions, so that may be something to look at. Here we have 12 and 4 and 28, so I'm guessing he got hurt. 20 in all competitions. And then this one he had 38 in all competitions, only 20 in the league though. So I think this is what we have to look at. But as we see, barely any yellow, barely any red cards. So I believe that he completed uh his professionalism tab. So we can put this at 20, but it's +5. So we'll just put the other one on important matches, I guess. That's what I'll go with. Yeah, so we'll just put that one there, make that 12. But if we look at his history, if we look at his milestones, transfers, nothing there. Awards, Conference League Golden Boot. But if we go to all competitions, runner-up in the Copa del Rey, that's pretty much it. Sevilla Seasonal Best 11. Conference League Squad of the Season, again, Best 11. Uh, yeah, a lot of Team of the Weeks. Goal scoring running up, almost got the golden boot, but nothing really there. Although he is a good player, if we look at his current ability, he's at 165, so he's definitely a world class talent. And I can't. I guess I have to. I have to make myself the Sevilla manager. We're gonna see if I choose to move him to another club. Hopefully, someone's interested. If we go here, a lot of players are out of contract. I guess there doesn't look to be many players in the squad. If we just quick pick, there's enough, but yeah, we're missing a good amount. But if we are looking to sell, no interests. If we hire an intermediary, I guess this is our way to get them out. We'll take that. We'll see who offers him. I guess I have to go all the way, and then we'll see who offers him. We'll see if the deal is worth it or not. But yeah, I don't think it's worth it for him to stay at the club. I don't want to skip. All right, let's see what the offer ends up being. Can it come in? I have to do all this. I don't care. Please just let me get the offer and let's see if it's worth it for him to go. And there's nothing coming in. Let's see if there's a wanted tag by his name, I guess. Nope, slight. Wants a new deal. Hello? Can I please get an offer? Alright, cool. Gomez? No, not him. I mean, I just can't get anything. That's a really, oh my. Nothing else to talk about. Sorry, this is just an annoying process because all I'm trying to do is get the offer on the table. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Decline. Sure. I don't care about that. I just need to see the offer. This is getting dragged. Okay, maybe here to Napoli. Ooh, Napoli just won Serie A, right? History. Yeah, they did. Senior squad. I'll play if we go to senior squad here. Oh, oof. 160. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we take that. Off to Napoli he goes. I guess that's a great move for him, in my opinion. And that means that I will see y'all in another 3 seasons. We'll spin the wheel 3 more times. Oh no, it wasn't professionalism, was it? No, it was. So this should. Oh, entries. There we go. So we'll see what these next 3 spins are. Move player to starting club unless trophy was won. Well, that doesn't work because Napoli did just win the Scudetto. So I don't. That just has no effect. Oh, kick 2 best. Oh, maybe not. +5 determination if he gets less than 3 red cards or suspensions. Alright. Where's the lad? He did not have that. +5 determination. Nope. We go here. We go 20. What's his? Alright, we'll just leave it at 165, I guess. And then lastly, it's either he has to kick his 2 best teammates out, and that will be at Napoli. So if we just go over here, go to tactics, we'll see. Ooh, 167. All right. This squad is incredible. Bergman, 1-5. So he's safe. Right now it's looking like the right back will be getting kicked out. Delgado. We'll see. Ooh, he looks incredible too. 166. So it looks like the right back and him maybe. Definitely not him. He looks too young. Oh, it's him. 166 as well, so I get the choice. Dardai. 149, right winger. Could be him too. He looks really good. 1-6. Geez, there's a lot of 1-6. And then Bruner was 1-6-0. So then I'm gonna. I think Gomes was 1-6-7, so he has to go. So you just gotta. Unfortunate. And then I'll do Niambele, which is also unfortunate. But there we are. That's the uh, that's the team that he is going to step in and likely play up top for. So yeah, I will see y'all at the end of the next 3 seasons. All right, so here we are after another 3 seasons. This is pretty much do or die, I think. Really depends what he does here with Napoli to see if he does get his Ballon d'Or or not. But as you can see, he's an attacking midfielder still, so I believe he's going to not do all too hot. Um, 17-5 in all competitions, 12-5, and 18-7. If we go to his career milestones, maybe there's something there that uh, gives him a little bit of a boost. EA Sports Super Cup, nope. Tons of runner-up, just won the Serie A. Decent achievement, but no, I don't think, unfortunately, that it is going to happen today. Uh, the wheel spins really kind of killed him, changing his position from an attacking or striker to an attacking midfielder. I understand that was my choice, but I didn't really have anywhere else to put him. If we look at his final attributes, 169 out of 176. So he was a decent player. He just didn't really pan out. Don't expect him to get any better or his stats to be any better than they were in this season. Just wasn't able to do much since then. So yeah, this was a failed experiment. I'll definitely try again soon in the future. I'm currently the manager at Schalke, just so I could see the player. But yeah, failed experiment, I'd say. 20 finishing, 16 pace, 20 determination, 18 off the ball. Could have turned into a really good player. It just didn't really pan out in this save. But definitely something I will try again in the short future. But if y'all did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. It's Repulse, and I'm out. Peace. Also, leave this in the comments. But if you'd like me to pick up a random team and do a save from 2040 on, I would gladly do that. I think it'd be pretty fun to see um, how I can rebuild a team with just absolute wonder kids, because I don't think there is any true players still left, unless there's like a. Let's see, how old is Yamal? Still kicking about. Oh, he's 33. So I guess there's real players left. The youthful guys. So like if there's a. Nope, not even Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. is here, but so there's definitely a couple guys left. Like I think yeah, these are real players, but majority that we'd be looking to sign, um, even a Giovanni Chiarello, who's 32 years old, is a new gen. So yeah, I think it could be an intriguing save if we were to make one. But yeah, please let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. But I think it's something that intrigues me and I'd be willing to do it. Obviously, I'm going to resign, but um, I don't think my profile is that old. I made a random name, but yeah, I believe I am. Can I check my profile? Oh, personal details. Um, I have no idea. I can't tell how old I am. Oh, here we are, 37. So yeah, we have plenty of years to make a make a save, and if that's something y'all would like me to do, again, leave it down in the description, and I'd be more than happy to do it. But again, it's Repost, and I'm out this time. Peace.